students, in this uh, third session on SUD, I will explain some of the rules of the SUDs, the standard rules, which will be useful directly while you are solving some problem on SUD. Just concentrate on topics and just be sure that you have read or passed through the earlier videos, so that some connectivity will be there to understand my present and further classes on SUDs. So in this class, first I will explain the basic representation of SUD again. This way I represented earlier. I already said this is called the order. Okay, this is called radical. This is called radicand, because in some of the cases these are represented like that, or otherwise you can say this is integer on SUD is being calculated. This is order, I have already said. This also can be say index, because index generally comes when it is in power or the power icon itself. But okay, the basic representation is nth root of x, where x is an integer. This symbol is called radical. Okay, so in other terms or other means way, you can represent it like that, or in general terms we say like that, the nth root of x. So this is the basic representation. Now I will start with the rules, some basic rules which will help you to solve problem. So these are mostly very much easy and known rules. Again I am repeating. Let's say a to the power m. This also implies for SUDs also, but this is basically the basic rules for any numerical problem on power, which are having a different kind of power, raised powers. Okay, so a to the power m into a to the power n, if these are same, then I can write this term as a to the power m plus n. Second, a to the power m divided a to the power n, then I can write a to the power m minus n, because for multiplication it will be added up, for division it will be subtracted. Third, if these are different, means the integers are different, then it is nothing but ab whole to the power m, where power are same. 4, a to the power m divided by b to the power m, that I will write a by b whole to the power m. 5, m a to the power n, I will write it a to the power n by m. Okay. 6, if m or n are same, then it is a. Okay, up to this is okay, fine. Let's say 7th, if a plus root b, this is a mixed SUD, can be converted into a compound SUD. Okay, then this also holds good. If the sign changes in between, the result will be changed only with a sign in between. That means if a plus b root b gives you result root x plus root 2i, if it is true, then other one with a negative sign a minus root b will also give these terms, these SUDs will be same, only it will come with a negative sign. Okay, I will give all example for this rules in later videos. Okay, now we just concentrate on the rules first. Now This is good. This is all I explained. Okay. Now there are two more terms which is very useful. One is conjugate surd and other is rationalizing factors. These two terms are very useful solving your surd problem. So one by one I will explain. So first I will explain the conjugate surd. So conjugate surd. This is combination of two surds with plus or minus sign. Okay, so that means if two surds, let's say A is a surd and root B is a surd, root A, root B is a surd, so then I can say the conjugate surd would be root A plus root B and root A minus root B. So these are the conjugate surd for root A and root B. Okay, now you can see these are the surds are same, only the sign in between are different. So if I relate to each other, then these are the rationalizing factor, rationalizing factor to each other. That means if I want to rationalize root A plus root B, I need the help of root A minus root B, and if I want to rationalize this one, I need this one. So what is rationalization? Now the second term comes the rationalization of any surd. Rationalization of surd. In this case, any surd, I would say any surd which can be converted into an integer, is the rationalization. This process is called rationalization, where any surd which can be converted into an integer. So if I take an example, root A, what could be the rationalization factor to convert this surd into an integer? How will I find? The nearest integer is A. So if I divide A by this surd, I will get the result. So that means root A I will get here. So the rationalization factor for root A is root A itself. How do I find it? I will get it by assuming the nearest integer of this number divided with the surd itself. I will get the number. Taking an example further to clarify it more, if I say 2 to the power 1 by 3, what could be the rationalization factor for this? Then I know that nearest integer is 2. So what would be the rationalization factor? Because I know if these are same, only the power will involve to calculate the rationalization factor. So I will get the rationalization factor RF is nothing but 2 upon 2 by 2 power 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so this is the kind of problem where the surd is a simple surd. Now if it is a mixed or compound surd, let's say I am taking an example, root A plus root B. So to get to do rationalization of this, I need something which could make it a integer. So the only possibility to multiply it with root a minus the opposite sign if this is a compound surd. Okay, or in case if it is a mixed surd also, I need something which is equal in terms but will give a result, the final result as an integer only when I will change it with a opposite sign. If it is minus, I will take plus. If it is plus, I will take minus. Then it will give you a result. For second case, it is a square minus b. For first case, it is a minus b. Because I know the relation between these two terms, because that will comes as a square minus b square formula. So it will be the possible. But in case if it is cube, so I have to choose the rationalizing factor accordingly, because if I take minus this one, this will not give you the result to get the integer. So I need to know what is the nearest rationalized term or integer, because this can be converted into something like a minus b or a plus b. So any of these two terms, assuming these two terms, I will get what could be the multiplication factor, means rationalization factor I will get. So rather thinking of that term, rather I think the nearest integer, that means a minus b or a plus b, and I will divide it with this term, cube root of a plus cube root of b. So this will give you the result that would be the rationalization factor for this. Okay, so I think I could have able to make you understand the basics up to now. I will come with more basics on this before coming to any kind of sum, and prior to that I will give you examples on the different rules, so that the things will be clear. Okay, so just follow my classes so that I could understand the understanding that that I am going, means what way I am studying, means teaching, it is at all understandable for you or not. So just be touch with the videos that I have made earlier, because I will come from the starting videos, from the initial videos, so that consecutive videos will give you the right track to understand. Okay, kindly follow my videos so that this gives me confidence that I am going in the correct direction. That needs some collaboration between you and me, because one way I cannot understand what is going through your mind, whether you are liking or not. So give some response so that I could understand or I can improve upon. Thank you for now.